Hi guys, so welcome to my channel, Seppi Sky Homemade. I'm just going to do a wee live video of candle making. So I'm just going to wait and see if anybody pops on. If not, then we can just play it when we play and see how it's done. Okay, so yeah, so everything's quiet tonight. Nobody's on so far. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get the process started. And if anybody joins, then yeehaw. This is my, I started doing the lives by the way, so when he started making things. And okay, so anyway, I am using a simple candle making kit. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's got absolutely everything in it. And the things that you will need is obviously something to put your candle in. These are absolutely beautiful, stunning. You get them off Amazon. They're just like wee metal wee tins and are reusable as well. And another important thing that you're going to need is obviously you're going to need wax. A wee bag of wax there. So, and you'll need a lovely wick. No, I said lovely there, but anyway, wee wick. You set that in place. Your wee tub. You know, wee sticky thing. Stick that wick on as well. And this is optional. If you really want, you can use a wee block of dye then to colour your candle, whatever way you want. And you will need a thermometer. I don't really use it to be honest, I just wing it, just stir it up in the pan on the way you go, it's melted. You will also need this sweet jolly, but like I said, it's like a wax one, I should have cleaned that. But this holds the wick in place and stops it from flopping and reeling up basically. You'll need a pot of boiling water, and you'll need a wee metal jug like this. And this is where you want to pour your wax in. We'll melt it in this, so leave them in. And also you need some scented oils. Any ones you really want, any scent you want. I'm just going to use a simple rose in mine today, and the stronger you want it, obviously, the more you put in it. But you will, when you buy the kit, and you can get them on Amazon, absolutely fantastic. You'll get a big instruction leaflet to go with it, and basically it tells you everything that you need to do and how to make it. So yeah, it's quite simple, and they're really quick to make, and really fast drying setting time as well. So okay, let me see. And guys, wee tip: if you are going to sell them, get insurance, and you get wee safety labels too. Always stick them on the one. So, but you definitely need some kind of insurance if you're going to start selling these. But I am only doing this at home, so. And it's great because if you run out of your wee favourite scented candles, then you just make your own at home. Okay, so let's get this process started. So as I said earlier, you'll need a wee candle holder, like a wee tub to put your candle wax in. I'm going to start putting my hot water on now. So I've got my hot water on, and it's going to start heating up very soon. And yeah, well, according to instructions, you have to heat the wax to 185. So, but to be honest, I just wing it all the time. But you can do it properly at home, read the instructions and that. So basically, what I do is I put about a cup and a half on these in my. So I put one. Oops, another one. In my metal tub. And I'm doing this all funky because my webcam just doesn't sit well anywhere else but up there on top of my cooker. So I'll put about another half in there. So that's 1.5 of them into your metal jug. Pour in, like so. We're just going to wait for this hot water to heat up a wee bit. So we're in here with the wax, and we're just going to let this sit in this pot of hot water. You just place it in a wee pot of hot water, just set it on top. But guys, maybe use a wee glove or something, because the jug can get quite hot when you're stirring up wax around. Do you know what? The beauty is you can put so many types of scents in these. I actually bought a lovely aniseed off Amazon. And oh my goodness, the smell is absolutely lush. And it goes really well with like fizzy lemon, fizzy orange oil. And it goes well with everything, really. Yeah. So we're just waiting this water to heat up, guys. And it shouldn't take too long. I'm just going to use a simple rose oil because I've actually run out of my own. It's lovely lemon. Very nice. This one, look. A wee bit more. It's quite a strange, bizarre smell, that milk one. I don't like it, to be honest. This one. Peppermint. I love the smell of peppermint, extremely. Yeah, I'm just going to use a simple rose just to show you guys how this is done, and it really is really quick and simple. It really is. Excuse my dodgy sound. Now I'm going to start stirring this. So for anyone that's just watching, wax has went into the melting pot, and we're going to melt that down until it's completely dissolved. Do you know what? I didn't even have that in the right cooker ring. I didn't have it in the right one. So, I don't know what I'm humming here, to be honest with you. So weird doing these lives, it really is, especially when like nobody's watching. But here, hi. Sort of gives you practice anyway when nobody's watching, you know, to get used to it. And took forever to get the webcam set up too. Oh my goodness. Trying to get the right position, lighting. Still look like crazy busy, but alright guys, so yeah, we're just letting this wax melt down in this wee pot here. And here we've got a banging in the kitchen. So yeah, and you get absolutely everything with this wee kit. Look at all the stuff that you get with that wee kit. And I'd say you can get them on Amazon, and I'm sure you can get them in other places like that. You really don't need a thing for it. Do you know what it's called? Magic Fly. Wee name of the kit. And it's got soy wax, fragrance oil, color dye. It's got absolutely everything in it. So that's just, you see the top of my head here. Excuse the dodgy roots. You've got one of those old dodgy cookers you can hear. Just go do do do. It's something out of a horror movie. Come on, Waxy. Come on, melt, 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 melt. Do, 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 do. Really should put my cooker on. I really should have before I even press play on this live, but then, you know, urge, that's what happens. We're just so laid back. Sometimes too laid back. There's so many types of candles these days too, isn't there? There's so many really cool ones. All these wee bits of glitter and stones and it's all kind. You see them all floating by Facebook and all. It's great. So many talented people as well. But this is just a quick live, just really to show you a quick process of how to do your own at home. But it would have been quicker had I had my cooker on, and even if I had put the right ring on, but anyway. Melt, 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 melt. I don't know where Chris song came out. Oh my god, Sarah, stop. Come on, Waxy, Waxy, melty, melty, melty. Let's go. Let's go. So I'm going to use, I don't even know what colour dye this is, but I know it kind of changes colour when it goes into the white wax. So it's like a brownie colour now. I don't know, maybe like a winey reddy colour. But I'm going to put this in when my wax is melted. I'm going to put this in. Or this smell off, let's just dye. I'm going to show you here what I'm doing with this pot. I'm just going to show you here. So guys, this is what I'm doing. Where is it? See that there? I've just got in a pot of water and I'm just melting it all down. It's really quick and really simple. Take this out of the camera again. Alright, so my wax has just started to melt. It's great. And you should really, if you want to do it really properly, which I don't, I just swing up, put your wee thermometer in and check that it's, I think it's 185 it's meant to be. And once it's at 185, we're going to plop this dye in to make it coloured. But you don't have to put that in, guys. Just to make it pretty looking. So here we go. My wax is all melted, and this is going into the melted wax. And we'll just let that melt down a wee bit. Keep stirring it, guys. Just quickens up the process and evens out all the dye in the wax. So we'll just keep stirring and stirring. And while that is melting, while your wax is melting, then you can start getting this set up. So at your wee tub, you're going to need to put your candle in, your melted wax, and we're going to use one of these wee sticky things, and you're going to stick this to the bottom. There's a wee peely bit, you just peel it off. Peel that off, and then if you can see here, we're just going to stick that right in the center. Just stick it down. There we go. See it? And it'll hold this wick in place. So we're going to set that wick right in the center. Straighten up that wick as much as you can. You're just basically setting it in the center there, and it'll soon be ready to go. And then this here, stick this. See what I'm doing on top of it, just right in the center. It just holds it in place. I mean, you wouldn't even think it does, but it holds it in place. And then we're going to pour our wax in straight into that. You know, whenever you hear people making candles and stuff, you think it's really, really hard to do, and it really isn't. It is so quick, and so simple. So I'm going to put some of this oil in. Now my wax and my dye is all melted in. So I would probably use about 3 teaspoons, but if you really want it stronger, then you could maybe use a bit more. So I just poured that into my melted wax. And I'm going to give that a wee stir. Don't leave it in too long when you put the oils in, guys, because it'll start boiling the scent out of it and the smell will practically be out of it. And literally just give it a wee tiny stir after I peeled it. So guys, I think mine, everything seems to be dissolved. I'm going to kind of show you here. See what it's sticking up the camera. Like it's just like a liquid. Almost looks like jelly when you've melted jelly. And again, just a very quick thing is you just pour that wax into that container. So we're just going to pour it in. Maybe doing this up high like this. Well, that's the only way my camera works. So just pour all that in there. Right up to the top. And that's it, guys. Look, you have one lovely candle. Just let it go. It's just sitting there now, and just straighten up that back as much as I can and stop it from floating in. See it? It's just very, very, very quick and simple to do. Well, I didn't get anybody to watch my live today, but hopefully next time I might have somebody to interact with and maybe ask questions and all that there. But let's say really quick, simple candle making video, and hopefully you enjoy now making your own home. If you like my channel, please like, subscribe, share, whatever. But thank you so much if you do watch it. Goodbye. Well, are you out there? Should it end?